I've been doing this job a long time.
Yeah.
And when you go on these international tours, you're like, you start to say, what's the weirdest show we can do? And at the time, this was before The Masked Singer was in the U.S. So it's like they have this show called The Masked Singer, which is huge in South Because Lord, we're doing that show. We have to go do that.
What happens when Hollywood's king of comedy unexpectedly weighs in on the quiet triumph of a champion of kindness? The internet is buzzing, and the unlikely duo at the center of it all, Justin Baldoni and Ryan Reynolds. Now, these two names might not immediately spring to mind together. Baldoni, the actor and filmmaker celebrated for his heartfelt roles and messages of emotional honesty. Reynolds, the wisecracking superhero, comedic powerhouse, and spirit mogul. But a strange and captivating rumor has emerged, whispering of a secret court victory for Baldoni and a shocking reaction from Reynolds. Exactly what went down behind courtroom doors remains shrouded in mystery, but the speculation alone has ignited a firestorm of curiosity.
Well, there's like real spectacle-driven wish fulfillment. Something I love about 80s Amblin movies like E.T. and Back to the Future, or even Stand By Me, those kinds of movies that are like, steeped in nostalgia for us. And this is the fourth movie that I've properly produced, Deadpool 1 and 2, Free Guy, and now Adam Project. The latter two I was lucky enough to make with my friend Sean Levy. Both of which were engineered to audience delight.
To truly grasp the intrigue, you first have to understand the seemingly vast chasm separating Justin Baldoni and Ryan Reynolds in the public consciousness. Baldoni has meticulously cultivated an image deeply rooted in sincerity and emotional depth. He's become a beacon of uplifting content, known for his motivational speeches, his focus on positive masculinity, and projects that resonate with heartfelt narratives. Think of Jane the Virgin, his powerful advocacy, and his overall persona. It's all about compassion and insightful exploration of the human condition. Conversely, Ryan Reynolds has cemented his place as the king of comedic timing and self-aware humor. He's Deadpool, the wisecracking anti-hero, the face of savvy marketing campaigns, and an entrepreneur with a playful, often cynical edge. His humor is sharp, his delivery impeccable, and his public persona thrives on a calculated irreverence that audiences adore. While both command significant public affection, their established brands and the content they champion are worlds apart. This is why the notion of their paths crossing in a serious, legally charged context feels so inherently surprising. It's a clash of archetypes, an unexpected intersection that defies the typical Hollywood narrative. But as anyone familiar with the inner workings of the entertainment industry knows, appearances can be deceiving, and behind the curated facades, unexpected connections and dramas often unfold.
I would say that they're more surprises because they have beginnings, middles, and ends. They're not like, it's not just like a, hey, there's the person and we move on. It's they're there for a reason.
And you said it just earlier, but I wanted to go back on that. You think that this might be the greatest film that you've?
I mean, look, most of the time when the movie is this much fun to make, you up bad.
Then the rumor mill started churning, not with a bang, but with subtle whispers that quickly amplified into a roar. Justin Baldoni, it was suggested, had been locked in a significant legal battle, and not just any legal skirmish, a high-stakes case, the kind that could have far-reaching implications. Crucially, the whispers suggested a victory, a hard-fought triumph in the courtroom. But here's the kicker: concrete details were utterly absent. The internet, starved for information, became a playground for conjecture. Theories, ranging from plausible to outlandish, sprung up across social media platforms and online forums. Some speculated it was a production dispute, a clash over creative control, or financial backing for a film or television project. Hollywood is rife with these kinds of battles, often fought behind closed doors. Others wondered if it involved brand representation, perhaps related to Baldoni's production company or one of his various ventures. Intellectual property rights, licensing agreements, the complexities of modern media, the possibilities were vast and varied. Still others, considering Baldoni's deep commitment to philanthropy, even pondered if the legal matter was tied to his nonprofit endeavors, a fight to protect his charitable work or the principles he champions. The very lack of verifiable information only fueled the fire, transforming vague references and rumored insights into captivating fodder for speculation. And it was precisely at this point, as the what-ifs surrounding Baldoni's secretive win reached fever pitch, that the next layer of the story detonated: the alleged reaction of Ryan Reynolds.
My relationship with my father, which was very complicated and difficult. My dad was a very, I come from a middle class, kind of blue collar home, and my dad was just of that generation where it's just like, he was Clint Eastwood, less is more. Simple grunts is how he communicated.
Okay, gotcha.
I I think people tell themselves stories, and this sort of comes back to your worldview that you just mentioned about.
This is where the narrative truly veers into the realm of Hollywood legend. The rumor of Baldoni's victory, already intriguing, was set ablaze by the suggestion of a reaction from Ryan Reynolds. This wasn't just any reaction, mind you. It was described as shocking, unexpected, and instantly captivating. The rumor's genesis appears to trace back to the usual suspects in the digital age. Fleeting mentions on social media, secondhand accounts passed around like whispered secrets, and the ever-elusive anonymous sources. Digital platforms became echo chambers, amplifying these snippets of information, transforming them from fleeting whispers into a full-blown online phenomenon. The speculation didn't just focus on if Reynolds reacted, but how. Given Reynolds' carefully crafted comedic persona, the directness, the playful jabs, the ability to blend sincerity with sardonic wit, anticipation reached fever pitch. People weren't just curious, they were expecting something noteworthy, something characteristically Reynolds-esque. The very notion that he, of all people, might have commented on Baldoni's private legal matter was inherently compelling. And yet, amidst the online frenzy, a crucial element remained conspicuously absent. Any concrete evidence, no official statement, no rogue tweet, no leaked audio clip, nothing directly from Reynolds himself to substantiate the claims. This lack of confirmation, paradoxically, only seemed to intensify the fervor. It was a mystery begging to be solved, a Hollywood enigma ripe for dissection. The question hung in the air, thick with anticipation. Why would Ryan Reynolds, seemingly unconnected to Baldoni's legal journey, have any reaction at all, let alone one that ignited such a widespread online firestorm?
No, I mean, I always thought I'd end up as in law enforcement, like my family. So I didn't imagine that acting was a way to get out of the house. It wasn't really like a passion when I was a kid. It was something that I was already doing at home, you know, to survive. So
Right.
you kind of, I noticed when I was a kid, making people laugh was a great self-defense mechanism. It really helped me kind of navigate my way through my own home with my older brothers and my dad, and I could diffuse them by making them laugh.
In the vacuum of verifiable facts, theories blossomed, each attempting to decode the Reynolds enigma. One prominent line of speculation centered on the idea of a past, perhaps unrealized creative connection between the two actors. Could they have once explored a joint project, a venture that aimed to merge Baldoni's heartfelt ethos with Reynolds' comedic sensibilities? Perhaps a film concept, a television series pitch, something that ultimately stalled behind the scenes due to the very legal complexities Baldoni now seemed to have navigated. This theory posited that Reynolds' reaction stemmed from insider knowledge, a recognition of Baldoni's struggle and ultimate triumph in a battle Reynolds himself might have been privy to. Another compelling theory tapped into Reynolds' own entrepreneurial spirit and his public image as a defender of creative vision. Having navigated the often treacherous waters of Hollywood negotiations, corporate pressures, and the fight to protect his artistic integrity, Reynolds might have resonated deeply with Baldoni's rumored legal fight. Perhaps he saw a reflection of his own battles in Baldoni's story, a shared understanding of the challenges faced by creatives striving to maintain control over their work. And then there existed the simplest, yet perhaps most fitting interpretation, the Reynolds being Reynolds theory. This suggested that no grand conspiracy or hidden connection was necessary. Perhaps Reynolds, in his characteristic playful and supportive manner, simply saw the buzz around Baldoni's victory and decided to inject his own brand of humor and encouragement into the conversation. A casual remark, a witty observation, delivered with his trademark blend of sincerity and sarcasm. Regardless of the actual motivation, the rumor mill was now operating at full capacity, with fans meticulously dissecting every possible nuance, every potential subtext of Reynolds' alleged words, even in their absence. The internet transformed into a vast collaborative detective agency dedicated to deciphering the Reynolds-Baldoni mystery. Online forums became battlegrounds of speculation. Social media threads exploded with fervent debate, and comment sections overflowed with theories and counter-theories. Fans meticulously scrutinized the rumored accounts of Reynolds' reaction, parsing every word, every potential inflection for hidden meaning. Was it a straightforward congratulatory message, a simple acknowledgement of Baldoni's achievement, or was there a layer of comedic ribbing, a playful jab at the seriousness of the legal world, perhaps even a gentle tease directed at Baldoni's earnest public persona? Did Reynolds slip in a subtle, self-deprecating joke about the absurdity of Hollywood legal battles in general? Or conversely, did he offer genuine, heartfelt admiration for Baldoni's resilience and perseverance in the face of adversity, with absolutely no verifiable quotes, no audio snippets, no concrete evidence whatsoever? The online community was left to engage in a mass exercise of reading between lines that were never even written. Reynolds, celebrated for his comedic spontaneity and off-the-cuff remarks, could have crafted a reaction that was brilliantly multifaceted, blending humor with genuine sentiment. Baldoni, recognized for his authenticity and principled stance, might have indeed inspired a reaction that transcended mere Hollywood pleasantries. The ambiguity was intoxicating, the possibilities endless, and the fans were utterly irrevocably hooked. Yet, even as the online detectives tirelessly pieced together these phantom quotes and imagined scenarios, Justin Baldoni himself remained conspicuously, almost defiantly, silent.
Well, that is also accurate and weirdly high praise as well. It was just one of those. It felt like a live-action Pixar movie. It was something that I wanted to do something where nobody was being stabbed in the face.
Yes.
There was almost no blood at all. I think I got a little paper cut on the movie. That was about it. And something that my kids can watch, but also as a parent, too, you want the parents need to get punched right in the heart as well.
Amidst the escalating whirlwind of online speculation, Justin Baldoni maintained an almost impenetrable wall of silence regarding both the rumored court victory and Ryan Reynolds' alleged reaction. His social media presence remained consistent, a steady stream of motivational messages, updates on his various projects, and the kind of positive, uplifting content that defines his brand. But not a single allusion to a legal case, not even a veiled reference to any sort of recent challenge or triumph, and certainly no acknowledgement whatsoever of Ryan Reynolds or the swirling rumors surrounding his supposed commentary. This conspicuous silence in itself became another layer of the enigma. Was it a calculated strategy, a deliberate choice to control the narrative and avoid fueling the gossip mill? Was Baldoni bound by legal agreements, confidentiality clauses that prevented him from publicly discussing the court case, regardless of the outcome? Or was it a more personal decision, a desire to keep the focus on his creative and philanthropic work, refusing to let a legal dispute, however victorious, overshadow his broader mission? Meanwhile, Ryan Reynolds, typically a master of social media engagement and playful online banter, also remained conspicuously quiet on the Baldoni front. His Twitter feed continued to dispense jokes, project updates, and the occasional witty exchange with fellow celebrities. But on the topic of Justin Baldoni and the rumored court victory and any potential reaction, complete radio silence. This carefully orchestrated dance of silence from both principals in the rumored drama only served to amplify the mystery. It raised a fundamental question: where did this entire narrative even originate, and why did it explode into the public consciousness with such force and velocity? To understand the phenomenon, one must consider the mechanics of the modern internet and the insatiable appetite for celebrity intrigue. In the digital age, a captivating headline is currency, and Ryan Reynolds reacts to Justin Baldoni's big win is pure clickbait gold. It's a headline designed to pique curiosity, to draw in readers, to generate engagement and shares. Could it be that lesser-known media outlets, smaller blogs, or ambitious social media influencers recognized this opportunity and seized upon it by strategically pairing two well-liked Hollywood figures in a narrative of unexpected drama? They could create a viral sensation, driving traffic to their platforms and boosting their own profiles. Once a few mid-tier blogs or online discussion forums picked up the thread, the rumor began to snowball, gaining momentum through relentless reposting, retweeting, and cross-platform sharing. And let's not underestimate the role of the fans themselves. In a world saturated with celebrity news, yet often feeling strangely distant from the lives of the stars they admire, fans are perpetually hungry for fresh insights, for any glimpse behind the carefully constructed public image. The rumor of Reynolds' reaction offered precisely that, a tantalizing peek behind the curtain, a suggestion of an unscripted human moment between two prominent figures. It taps into a deep-seated cultural fascination, the romanticized notion that Hollywood operates as a close-knit community, where stars are constantly interacting, supporting each other, and reacting to each other's triumphs and tribulations. populations. While the reality of busy schedules and professional distance is likely far more mundane, the fantasy of interconnected celebrity lives remains powerfully compelling. And so, the rumor thrived, fueled by a potent combination of internet mechanics, celebrity fascination, and the enduring allure of Hollywood whispers. Where does this leave us? Suspended in a state of delicious uncertainty, armed with a tantalizing rumor, two beloved celebrities, and a vast ocean of unanswered questions. Perhaps the most compelling aspect of this story isn't about definitively uncovering what actually happened, but rather about examining what this elaborate rumor reveals about us, the audience, and our insatiable appetite for celebrity narratives.
And I'm really excited. But as I've gotten a little bit older, I sort of want to. Really, I'm lucky that I get to work in this industry, and particularly incredibly fortunate that I get to work in it this long. But I really want to work with people that are either immensely talented or people that I love and that I'm genuinely best friends with. And unfortunately, Hugh does not qualify as either of those. But I am excited because I'm a Logan fan. So. And then that covers Will Ferrell as well. That's a guy that my entire life I feel.
Beyond the immediate online frenzy, it's worth considering the potential ripple effects of this rumor, regardless of its ultimate veracity. Even if the story is entirely fabricated or merely a gross exaggeration of a minor comment, its very existence could subtly reshape public perception. For Justin Baldoni, the rumor, framing him as a victor in a high-stakes legal battle, might inadvertently enhance his image as a principled and resilient figure in Hollywood. It adds a layer of grit and determination to his already established persona of kindness and empathy. Could this translate to new opportunities, perhaps roles that showcase a more assertive side or greater industry respect for his business acumen? For Ryan Reynolds, the rumored reaction, even if apocryphal, reinforces his brand as the witty, plugged-in observer of the Hollywood landscape. It further cements his image as the star who isn't afraid to comment, to tease, to engage with the ongoing dramas of the entertainment world, even if from the sidelines. Does it amplify his relatability, his one-of-us persona, making him even more appealing to fans? Furthermore, the rumor, by linking these two seemingly disparate stars, subtly plants a seed of potential collaboration in the minds of fans and industry insiders alike. Could this online buzz, this unexpected connection forged in the crucible of rumor, actually pave the way for a future project uniting Baldoni's heartfelt storytelling with Reynolds' comedic brilliance? The very act of imagining this unlikely pairing, fueled by the rumor itself, might create a demand, a public appetite for a collaboration that didn't exist before. In the strange alchemy of Hollywood, sometimes even a whisper of a rumor can have tangible, real-world consequences. The lingering question, of course, is how, or even if, this rumor will ever be resolved. What are the possible paths forward for this unfolding celebrity microdrama? One scenario, however unlikely given their continued silence, is that either Ryan Reynolds or Justin Baldoni might eventually address the rumor directly. Reynolds, perhaps in a characteristically cryptic tweet or a tongue-in-cheek interview comment, could offer a playful denial or a carefully worded confirmation that only deepens the mystery. Baldoni, known for his more earnest approach, might choose to issue a reflective statement, clarifying the legal situation without directly addressing the Reynolds rumors, or perhaps even subtly acknowledging the online buzz with a touch of humor. However, the more probable outcome based on the current trajectory is that both stars will maintain their silence, allowing the rumor to exist in a perpetual state of ambiguity. In this case, the story might slowly fade from the immediate spotlight, gradually morphing into a piece of niche internet lore, a curious anecdote in the ever-expanding annals of celebrity gossip. Or it could persist at a low simmer, periodically resurfacing whenever one of the actors is interviewed or engages with fans online, prompting renewed waves of speculation and demands for clarification. Ultimately, the resolution, or lack thereof, will likely depend on the ever-shifting currents of the internet's attention span and the unpredictable whims of celebrity engagement. In the meantime, fans are left to continue their search for resolution, scouring for any hint, any clue, any stray remark that might shed light on the truth behind the rumor, forever caught in the tantalizing limbo of Hollywood speculation. Perhaps, in the end, the most fascinating element of this entire saga isn't the factual accuracy of the rumor itself, or even the potential reactions of Reynolds and Baldoni. Perhaps the real story lies in the very nature of celebrity rumors, and why they hold such a powerful grip on our collective imagination. In a world saturated with carefully curated celebrity personas and meticulously managed public images, rumors offer a tantalizing glimpse of the unscripted, the spontaneous, the human beneath the Hollywood gloss. gloss. They provide a sense of access, however illusory, to the behind-the-scenes dramas and unexpected connections that we imagine unfolding within the exclusive world of stardom. The ambiguity itself becomes a source of entertainment. The lack of definitive answers, the space for interpretation, the invitation to speculate and theorize, these are precisely the elements that make celebrity rumors so compelling. They transform passive consumers into active participants, inviting us to become detectives, analysts, and storytellers in our own right. In the case of the Reynolds Baldoni rumor, the absence of concrete information is not a flaw in the narrative, but rather its central appeal. It's a blank canvas onto which fans can project their own desires, interpretations, and fantasies about celebrity interactions. The rumor becomes a form of collaborative storytelling, a shared online game where the objective isn't necessarily to uncover the truth, but to engage in the playful, imaginative act of constructing and deconstructing the narrative itself. Ultimately, whether Ryan Reynolds truly reacted to Justin Baldoni's secret court victory may remain forever unknown, but the story of the rumor and the captivating questions it raises about celebrity culture and our own fascination with the unknown, that story undeniably has staying power. So, we are left with the central unresolved mystery. Did Justin Baldoni indeed achieve a monumental court victory that somehow slipped beneath the radar of mainstream media? And if so, did Ryan Reynolds, the celebrated king of comedic commentary and fearless social media presence, genuinely step forward to applaud, tease, or otherwise acknowledge that success with his characteristic flair? The definitive truth remains elusive, lost somewhere in the echo chamber of the internet, obscured by layers of speculation and secondhand accounts. Yet, in a strange twist, the rumor itself has become the story. It's a captivating narrative in its own right, a testament to the enduring power of celebrity gossip to capture our imaginations and spark widespread conversation. Whether this particular rumor ultimately fades into the vast archives of internet lore, or unexpectedly resurfaces with a surprising confirmation or twist, one thing is undeniable. The tale of Ryan Reynolds' alleged reaction to Justin Baldoni's secret win has provided a fascinating, albeit ephemeral, glimpse into the intricate machinery of celebrity culture and the irresistible stories we, as an audience, are drawn to create and consume. What do you think? Was Reynolds' reaction real? What was Baldoni's case truly about? And perhaps more importantly, does the truth even matter as much as the story itself? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into Hollywood rumor and celebrity speculation, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more explorations of the stories that captivate the internet.